All right, Bhavtosh, just interrupting you at this point. This morning is just full of breaking updates. Right now, we are getting the news of Azam Khan being released. He had gotten bail and he's been in the Sitapur prison since 2020. So, citing unusual facts presented before it, the Supreme Court granted interim bail to the Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan in an alleged cheating case. And this is the interim bail that will continue till a regular bail is decided and clearing the way for his release. So, early morning release for the Samajwadi Party strongman.
Absolutely. The Apex Court, remember, had said that the interim bail will operate till the court decides the application for a regular bail. And this is a fit case, they said, to exercise the powers under Article 142. The bench also mentioned this. On May 17, the Supreme Court had reserved its order on the interim bail application of Azam Khan in the case relating to the Kotwali police station in Uttar Pradesh. Meanwhile, the Allahabad High Court had last week also granted an interim bail to Azam Khan in a case relating to wrongful possession of land. And in an application filed by Zafir Ahmed, it has been stated that Azam Khan was arrested in another FIR, which appears to be nothing more than a means to subvert justice, they said. And Azam Khan, remember, has been booked under several other cases, which he has been fighting legally in court, to which he has also been seeking bail applications. And we have the live images now of Azam Khan, who is now being released from the jail after the Supreme Court granted him an interim bail to the Samajwadi Party leader in a cheating case relating to the Kotwali police station in Uttar Pradesh. However, the court has asked the SP leader to apply for a regular bail.
So the case that relates to alleged land grabbing and forgery related to the Rampur public school, he's been accused of forging building certificates to get recognition for the school, and he's been in prison since 2020. He is one of the topmost leaders there of the Samajwadi Party, and Akhilesh Yadav too has been banking for his release. However, the UP government had told the court that the investigation in the case have been threatened, and they allegedly have been threatened even when Azam Khan's testimony was recorded. So they were against his bail. Rather, now we are looking at those live pictures that are coming across of Azam Khan. You can see him sitting there in the passenger seat of this car when he is now being taken out of jail. The Allahabad High Court granted Azam Khan earlier this month in a land grab case days after a sharp rebuke by the Supreme Court. So we are looking at a very prominent face of the Akhilesh Yadav-led Samajwadi Party and amongst the strongest leaders there, with a host of cases that have been filed against him. It is Azam Khan that walks free today. He's been in jail since 2020.
Absolutely, and it's been 27 months since he spent that time in jail, and he is being considered as a strong man for the Samajwadi Party as well. The case is relating to an alleged land grabbing and forgery case in Rampur Public School. As Amita stated, he has been accused of forging building certificate to get recognition for the school, and a bench of Justices L.N. Rao, B.R. Gavai and A.S. Bopanna were writing a writ petition. The bench had earlier expressed concerns regarding the delay in deposing of Mr. Khan's bail application by the Allahabad High Court. The Samajwadi Party strongman has been in the Sitapur prison since 2020. The court had on Tuesday reserves its judgment, and the UP government had told the court that the investigators in the case have been threatened, and they had allegedly been threatened even when Mr. Khan's testimony was being recorded, the police said. Meanwhile, the lawyers of Azam Khan told the court that Azam Khan has been in prison for the past 2 years now, and thus the question of him threatening anyone does not arise.
All right, straight away going across to Harish, who's joining us live. So Harish, it is interim bail. If you can help us understand, because when it comes to a regular bail, the court has given him 2 weeks' time.
Yes, that's right. And today Azam Khan has come out of the prison after the Supreme Court bench led by L. Nageshwara Rao had granted him interim bail. His lawyer Kapil Sibal had vehemently argued that he had got bail in fact, there were in fact 87 cases against him, and most of them were false. He had got bail in 84 out of them, and in 3 out of the cases he required bail. And while granting bail in this land grabbing and cheating case, the Supreme Court had said that he can be released in all three cases, and because Kapil Sibal had argued that all these were false cases booked against him out of political vendetta, and in fact during the argument, Supreme Court in fact found prima facie evidence that in fact there was an attempt to keep Azam Khan continuously in jail. In fact, I'm sorry, and had orally remarked that from records it found that the moment Azam Khan gets a bail in one matter, another case is booked against him. So, and these were the precise argument of Kapil Sibal, and finding prima facie evidence in these arguments, the Supreme Court had said that for the time being we are releasing him on bail, and so that is how Azam Khan had got relief. He had got bail from the Supreme Court 2 days back, and today he is being taken out of jail.
Absolutely, and he has been a prominent Muslim face for Akhilesh Yadav-led Samajwadi Party. Among its strongest leaders, he's been considered, and he has been getting a host of cases filed against him after the BJP came to power in UP. That's what they are alleging, and he has also still managed to win the 2019 Lok Sabha polls from Rampur and the 2022 state polls from the jail. That's the interesting part, Harish. The Supreme Court had previously expressed displeasure of the delay on deciding the bail application for Azam Khan in the land grab case, saying that this is a travesty of justice.
Yes, yes, exactly. These were the words used by the Supreme Court. Remember, his advocate Kapil Sibal had said that he has been languishing in jail despite he securing bail in most of the cases. And remember, there were around 87 cases slapped against him after the BJP government came into power. And earlier, the Supreme Court had refused to grant him bail, saying that what we will do is that we will ask the High Court to expedite the hearing in these cases, but in fact that had not happened. The High Court had kept on prolonging the hearing, and even in the lower court many cases were going on, just dates were being given, and the hearing was not being concluded. So citing these grounds, Kapil Sibal had said that despite Supreme Court's order, expeditious hearing, his client Azam Khan was not getting expeditious hearing. So Supreme Court found the merit in it. Supreme Court from the record found that he was not getting speedy hearing in lower court and High Court, as a result of which he was languishing in jail despite getting bail in many of the serious offences against him, and he was being denied bail in petty offences, some 2-3 cases including land grabbing, cheating and threatening, extortion, etc. So in these cases, Supreme Court has granted him bail, and as a result of which he has been able to come out today.
All right, so getting those live pictures also, even as Azam Khan is walking out of jail, that he is in his power, and you can see immense police security around him, including the media presence. But Harish, the court had actually invoked Article 142 in view of peculiar facts of the case, because the Article 142 provides a unique power to the Supreme Court to do complete justice between the parties, where at times law and statute may not be providing a remedy. What does it mean?
Yes, Amita, the 142 is invoked by the Supreme Court by exercising its extraordinary powers, where it feels that in a particular case justice has not been done. So whenever the Supreme Court feels that justice is not done in a case, it can intervene directly, and in this particular case, Supreme Court, as I said earlier, was prima facie of the view that the Azam Khan was not getting speedy hearing and in lower court and in several cases, and also in High Court. So the Supreme Court invoked its extraordinary powers, and under Article 142 directly intervened in the matter, finding a merit in the argument of Azam Khan's lawyer Kapil Sibal, and has released him on bail, saying that in the interest of justice, we find that Azam Khan deserves bail at this juncture, because in 85 out of the 87 cases he had got bail, and he was being denied bail in milder charge, in cases where there are milder charges against him, and for some reason these cases are getting prolonged in lower court and high court, and despite the direction of the Supreme Court to the judges in lower court and high court to expedite the hearing and pronounce judgment, that had not happened, as a result of which this particular accused, Azam Khan, was languishing in jail, and therefore the Supreme Court, in a very extraordinary step, invoked Article 142 to provide justice to this particular accused, Azam Khan, and today he has come out of jail.
And several leaders, including BSP chief Mayawati, had also come in support of Azam Khan, saying that his continued recarceration is being regarded as a strangulation of justice by the common man. Azam Khan, remember, is a former state minister who has already gotten bail in 88 out of the 89 cases. Fresh cases were filed against him. This has been a long battle for Azam Khan before finally coming out of jail, Harish.
Yes, precisely. Even in the Supreme Court, this matter has been pending for long, more than 1.5 years. This application has been pending, but the Supreme Court has been repeatedly directing, saying that at this juncture, when the matter is pending in lower court and even in the high court, we don't deem it fit to intervene. So
Azam kind of Khan walking out on bail of the prison. This is an interim bail that has been granted to him. 2 weeks time that he has won the application of a regular bail. Harish, for the moment, thanks very much.